Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing an Ulta shop with me today. I thought that would be a really fun idea. If you guys don't know, I am actually a licensed makeup artist. I have been out of the makeup game for a little bit, but I still love following makeup. I love following my favorite makeup gurus on here on YouTube as well. And I just have other things that I need to do with my time, but makeup is a huge passion for me. So we're gonna head on into Ulta and I wanna show you guys everything, just anything that I think is cool and that maybe you guys would like too. So if you like this kind of video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and comment down below. It really helps me know like exactly what you guys want to see on my channel. What is your favorite part of doing your makeup? I'm very curious. For me, my least favorite part is doing mascara, although it's like very necessary, but my favorite is probably eyeshadow or brows. So, and let's head in. I literally just walked in, but I saw this super bright LED mirror with, it says it's got like a 10 times magnified mirror that suctions on there by the brand Danielle Creations, and it's on sale for $20. So if you're needing like a last minute gift for anyone in your life, this one is actually very cute too. It's got like a touch dimmer and it's rose gold on the outside. It says it's LED lights and it's battery operated. I think that would be a great gift to put under the tree, and only 20 bucks. I was expecting it would be way more. Also right down from the mirrors here, we have these Real Techniques and Eco Tools brush sets that are 40% off. So I just wanted to show you guys the Eco Tools one. Looks like you've got like a big fluffy brush, maybe some contouring brushes, things you could use, like a kabuki brush for your foundation, blending, all that kind of stuff. For someone who's new to makeup or just wants to add to their brush collection, this would be a great one. It says it's $19.99. And all of the Real Techniques stuff that I have tried, I've loved. So looks like they have a silicone beauty blender in there, or maybe it's the case. I think that's the case. And then they have a beauty blender down here. I've tried the Real Techniques beauty blender and loved it. It's like the orange one typically, but this one's pink. And then they've got 4 other brushes in there. They look like they're really great for blending too. Side note, if you guys like to do self-tanner, these big fluffy brushes like the one on the left and the one on the right are great for blending in hard to reach areas like your knees, your wrists, things of that sort. So this guy is also $20. This was one of the things on my list that I like had to show, that I was so excited to show you guys. This is the Urban Decay Naked Reloaded. One of you guys actually commented on one of my last videos saying that you were looking at one of the Urban Decay Naked palettes. These were one of my first palettes that I ever got. It was actually the Naked 2, which they don't have here. They have the Naked 3, the Naked Ultraviolet, the Naked Honey, but then now they have this Naked Reloaded, which is all of their like favorite neutrals from all of the palettes. Like Barely Baked was one of my absolute favorites. I love that Angel Fire one as well. The Bribe one would be a great blending one. It's not super shimmery. Love that Bucked one too. I think I had that one in mine. Anyways, great palette, and right now it's on sale for $25. It's regularly $44, so this lasts until Christmas Eve. If you are looking for a new palette or starting out with something and you just want something that's like good for everything, this would be a great one. One of their displays right now is this dry bar display. I have really liked a lot of the dry bar stuff that I have used as far as their hair products go. I've never really used their tools, but I thought this one was so cute. It's their Detox Dry Shampoo, just in different packaging, and it's bubbles and berries scented. I have tried their dry shampoo before. If you have incredibly oily hair, this is not for you. It's not going to be strong enough. If you have incredibly oily hair, go with the IGK charcoal dry shampoo. That one would be better for you. But this one is like, I'd say for light to medium oily hair. Anyways, I thought this would be super cute in like a stocking stuffer. I love the colors on it. But right now, you get a free gift with any dry bar purchase. For my oily hair girls out there, which used to be me before I detoxed my hair, this is actually the IGK that I was talking about. It's this one right here, the mini one, the First Class Charcoal Dry Shampoo. This like little duo right here has a full size of the Good Behavior, which is a protein smoothing spray. It's basically just gonna, like, if you have a lot of flyaways or something, that's a really great product for it, but then it also has a travel size of the dry shampoo, which is actually really great for traveling. $30 for that guy, or even if you just want to try it out, a travel size is great. So they also have that cute little gift here. They've got some Bumble and Bumble, which right as I was leaving my last salon, they changed over to Bumble and Bumble, and they have some great products. So in this one, it's like their surf one. They've got the invisible oil, which is amazing for the ends of your hair. They also have the surf leave-in, which you can see right there. It's just like a styling cream. And then they also have the surf spray, which you could spray after you do your like curls and you've let them dry a little bit. You really only need just a tiny bit. A little bit of this goes a long way. So $25 for those three. One of my all-time favorite makeup brands is NARS. I love a lot of the stuff I use for them, especially their facial palettes and things like that. So every face palette I've ever had comes with this color Laguna in it, which is a great bronzer. It does have a little bit of shimmer in it though. So if you have any kind of wrinkles or scarring or anything that you are not trying to highlight around where you would contour or bronze, then you would not want to use this one. But they recently just made a Laguna matte, which I feel like is the best of both worlds. It's $38, and that would be a great contouring or bronzing powder. It's really going to depend on your skin type and your skin tone as to whether this would be contour or bronzer. But if you're looking for just the regular Laguna, which does have some shimmer in it, and they have it covered right now, so I can't really show you like the true pigment, but they have a mini one now for $18, which I think is great, because how often do you really go through an entire palette of something before you move on to something else? So a mini one would be great for you to try out. They also have their blushes down here. And one of my favorite ones that's like a cult, what they call a cult favorite, is this Orgasm blush right here. $30 for the full size, or I'm sure you could find like some palettes. They usually always include Orgasm into all of their palettes because it's like, it's one of their best sellers. So it's got some really gorgeous like champagne gold shimmer in it. It's not too chunky though, and just a little bit of it goes a long way. One of my favorite lip glosses comes actually from NARS, and I feel like this is one that you get like when you're a preteen or whatever, but I just stuck with it. I love it so much. It's Turkish Delight. It's $24. It's honestly amazing. It's just like a light, I'd say like nudie pink is how it goes on. I wouldn't say the color in the bottle is super true. At least it lightens like my lip color just a little bit, but it doesn't look too like creamy or over pigmented. So I really love that one, but they have some gorgeous other colors here. I love this Chelsea Girls one right here. It's a little bit lighter than the Stolen Kisses, but really pretty. Speaking of favorite lip glosses, I know we are still on like the more expensive side of the store, but these guys are actually huge. They're really big bottles and they're $21 a piece. I love these. They're by the brand Buxom. And okay, one of my favorites is actually White Russian, but I typically love like the lighter pinky nudes. If you like a little bit darker, Mudslide and Hottie Toddy are both gorgeous. I have them, worn both of them. And then Dolly is even just a little bit darker than those guys and is also gorgeous, but their shade range is amazing, as you can see. I love this Bellini one too. They also have some shimmer ones right over here. And when you put these on, they're actually plumping. So they're gonna feel just a little bit cooling, at least if you get the full-on plumping lip cream ones. They sometimes they have like the same shades, but in like a different line. But these plumping ones are actually amazing. Just wanted to share, they also have these new, I'm assuming maybe they're just for like the fall time. I don't know if they're keeping them around, but they have the plumping lip polishes and the plumping lip creams. I like the lip creams better personally, but I love this spiked apple cider. I don't know, I love that color. It's speaking to me. Wanted to share this cute little stocking stuffer, also from Buxom. So if you are wanting to try one of their like lip polishes, this one comes with a lip gloss duo in the colors Sandy and Claire. There's Claire right there. Trying to get the true color on camera for you guys. In between a berry and a mauve with a little bit of shimmer. And then this is Sandy. It actually looks like it doesn't have any shimmer at all. It's like a little bit of a darker nude than like the White Russian, a little less pink. But it's actually a gorgeous color. I would definitely wear it. And it looks like one of the more popular ones that people have wanted to try on. So one of my favorite brow products that I've always loved before I moved on to the e.l.f. $1 eyebrow product is the Brow Wiz by Anastasia Beverly Hills, but I also really have loved the brow definer, which is like a triangle shape. So it just gives you like a different way to put on your brows. The Brow Wiz is more of like a skinny tipped pencil, and this guy is in a triangle shape. Obviously, after you use it for a while, the triangle shape goes away. They recommend like rubbing it on a piece of toilet paper in order to get the triangle shape back, but that just wastes product, so I never did that. But for my blonde hair, I always use the color taupe right here, which is the second one. It's just a little bit more cool toned than the blonde. I feel like the blonde is a little bit too light and a little bit too warm for me, but I love the taupe. Soft brown is a great one as well. And they have a pretty good color range, as well as different kinds of undertones, because not all of us have the same undertones in our brows or hair. So something that I feel like is not talked about a ton with Anastasia Beverly Hills is that they have some really great palettes. I actually have both the Soft Glam and the Modern Renaissance ones, and they honestly have some great shades in here. One of my all-time favorites is that orange soda right there, along with the burnt orange right below it. They're both matte colors and they are great for blending. Love the Dusty Rose as well, and Sienna totally speaks to me. If you are going for the Modern Renaissance palette, I love the Raw Sienna and the Warm Taupe for blending. But they've got some beautiful colors in here. And honestly, you can do all kinds of different looks with just one palette, which I love. They're each $45, but I tell you what, I have never seen quite a color payoff with palettes. I love these guys. They also carry KKW Beauty here, which is Kim Kardashian West's beauty line. I am not super familiar with it, but it looks very popular. It's almost all sold out, so just wanted to let you know they have that here, but I really can't speak to it. I've never used it, but this brush looks amazing. That would also be great if you use self tanner. It's a body brush for $32. I bet it would be great for blending. If you are looking for a CC cream, I love this IT Cosmetics one. I've used it several times over. My shade is light medium, this guy right here. They also have a ton of different shades and undertones, so you can mix and match. Like if you're right in between these two, you can get both of them. But this guy, I can't remember how much it is because mine literally lasts me so long. So it's $39.50. It has SPF of 50 plus, which is incredible. So you don't even need to use SPF when you're using this. And I feel like it has pretty full coverage. It's not completely full coverage like a foundation in my opinion, but I lean more towards like the natural side now. So I really love this one. I have also used this illumination one below, so if you've got like really dry skin, this would be a great one for you too. It's still the CC cream, same as up here, but just a little more for dry skin. They also carry quite a few skincare products. I'm gonna be honest, as somebody who's very into skincare, I would not be buying anything like major like serums here or anything like that, but as far as like body creams go, I have used this one by L'Occitane several times. I've rebought it. It is pricey, it's $44, but let me tell you why. It's because you literally need barely any. This entire thing lasted me probably over a year. I didn't use it every single day because you don't really need to, but if you are dealing with some really dry skin, especially during the winter, and you live somewhere where it is super dry, I loved this stuff. Also, when I was pregnant the first time, I used this Supple Skin Oil. It's also from L'Occitane, $50. It was incredible. I can't tell you how good it smells. It says it's almond. I don't know if I really got almond from it, but it's amazing. It's definitely pricey, I'm not gonna lie. The shower oil, also pricey, $25, but that's also incredible if you're wanting to treat yourself every once in a while. But I would use that oil on my belly and I never felt super itchy from my belly stretching. This is one of my favorite brands. It has quickly become that, and I will share with you my two favorite products for them. This is the brand Kopari, and they have a lot of like more clean type beauty. I wouldn't say it's like 100% clean, but it is definitely a lot better than some other products you're gonna find in here. And one of my all-time favorites that I actually put on right before I came in here is, this lip glossy by Kopari. It's like a light lip balm. It's not sticky at all. It's more glossy than it is sticky. But it's also more like a chapstick in the way that it hydrates. So it comes in that little box back there. I love it. And sometimes if you check up front, like up by their registers, they'll have like 2 for $20, which is definitely a deal. $13 though, totally worth it. It's amazing. I keep one of these in my purse. I keep one of these in our bathroom. I like them everywhere, and even Derek likes it. So my other favorite from them is actually their deodorant. It's a more natural deodorant. It's aluminum free. And they have different scents here as well. I'd love to get away from the scents, but also I just can't yet. Like, I'm not quite that detoxed for my armpits yet, but their deodorant is only $14. It actually won the Allure Awards for the Best of Beauty in 2018, and that's how I first heard of it. So I've been using it for about 2 years. I love the original scent, but I've also never tried any of the other ones. They have a beach scent, and they also have a driftwood scent here. This one is actually a charcoal deodorant, which might help you detox a little if you're looking for that, but I love this deodorant. I even buy it in like a travel size so I can bring it with me whenever I'm traveling. So again, I really do not buy any kind of my skincare here, but if you are looking for something to help with like individualized pimples and help them like reduce overnight, if you're trying to get it to kind of go down in swelling, this drying lotion is incredible. So it looks like you would mix it up, but you do not mix it, do not shake it or you'll ruin it. All of the pink stuff at the bottom just settles there. So you will take a Q-tip, dip it straight in all the way to the bottom, come straight back out, and you'll see you have like some pink on the tip of your Q-tip, and you're gonna just dot it right on the pimple that you're looking to get rid of. I would do this typically like when I was going to sleep, and in the morning I would wake up and wipe off whatever was left of the drying lotion, and it was almost pretty much gone. So it's an amazing formula. It is by the brand Mario Badescu. It's in a glass bottle, and I love that. It's also $17. They also carry a huge amount of Tarte here. So if you guys have probably heard of the Shape Tape Concealer, everybody and their mom talks about it on Instagram. And I have to say, I do like it. I use the shade, I think it's like light neutral for when I'm a little bit more tan, and then light sand for when I'm a little less tan. But regardless, I do really like the Shape Tape Concealer. It's $27. If you're looking for something that's really, really, I don't want to say thick. It is thick. Obviously, you blend it out, but it's like full coverage. It's going to cover everything you need it to. Personally, I don't like that because it gets in my creases, like in the creases of my eyes. But I also don't keep up on like my setting powder like I probably should. So anyways, this would be a great one for you to try if you're looking for something full coverage under your eyes. And then you can also use anything beforehand to correct it. So if you have really dark circles, you could use a creamy salmon base underneath. If you have really red skin, you could use like a green concealer underneath. So anyways, tons of options. I love the color selection that they have. It's super inclusive, lots of different undertones, lots of different shades. I have to point out this mascara. I've never actually tried it myself, but I watched one of my favorite gurus try it on her Instagram story, and it was actually incredible, the results that she had. Two of my favorite mascaras, I actually will show you guys one of them here, but the other one is the Thrive Cosmetics one, and it's just like, it's incredible. But this one, the Tarte Man Eater, right now they have it in this little pack for $23. It comes with a full size and a travel size one, so this would be a great stocking stuffer as well. But the results of it are pretty amazing, and they were amazing on the girl that I watched on Instagram as well. So just wanted to point this out. They do have that there. I swear, Becca used to be talked about so much more when they were collaborating with Jaclyn Hill back in the day. This was a couple of years ago. Actually, I believe Jaclyn Hill was the one who made this Champagne Pop highlighter. Anyways, it is now their best seller, as you can see, but these are $38 a piece. They are incredible. I love when they give out little samples of these at Sephora, and sometimes they will do that for like your little 100-point gifts, but I really love Opal. Champagne Pop was great too. I tend to like just like a little bit more toned down, but these highlighters are incredible. I've also tried their bronzers. As you can see, they're like mainly sold out, also amazing. And their blushes, which I am not really seeing any of their blushes here, but their blushes are incredible as well. Looks like they now have some full coverage foundations as well as some concealers. Oh, this is what I was talking about when you guys went, if you need like some under eye correctors. So if you have really, really dark circles under your eyes, this is what I used to use, because I also get dark circles under my eyes. This is called the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. And that one is light to medium. They now have 2 different shades, which is amazing. They also have a medium to deep one, and it's more of like a salmon concealer. It's not going to conceal, like you'll need a concealer to go on top of this unless you want to see pink under your eyes, but it's awesome for correcting for sure. If you're looking for some amazing lip liners for like $4, come to NYX. I love their lip liners personally. I love the beige one. I always keep one of those on hand whenever I'm using like lip products, but seriously, you guys, $4, you cannot get it any better than that. I also have the nude truffle one at home and the pale pink, but mine looks a little lighter than that, so maybe I don't have the pale pink. Anyways, I just bring like whatever my favorite lipsticks are and I kind of match them to these like lip liners if I need to, but other than that, I'll just stick with a nude one for my lips. Also kind of love this peekaboo neutral right here. I think that's gorgeous, if you can see that. So anyways, NYX has some great lip products, super cheap as well. I am looking for right now, their matte lip cream, which they have realized that they have stumbled upon something here, because now they call it the Cult Classic Soft Matte Lip Cream. It never used to be called that, but the Tokyo one is amazing. They also have like a creamy, it almost looks like MAC Cream Cup one. I'm looking for it here, but I'm not seeing it. I'm not sure this is their entire like line of it. Istanbul is also gorgeous. As far as the butter glosses go, which everybody knows about, these guys are lip glosses for $5 a piece. I love Creme Brulee. I love Eclair. And I'm trying to think, I've tried the tiramisu before. I felt like it was a little bit too dark for my lips, but I don't like anything too dark because I have a lot of pigment to my lips. But they have an amazing shade range here. As you can see, this one is called Madeline, a really deep nude. This one is called Strawberry Cheesecake. They even have a really dark Merlot one that's called Devil's Food Cake. That one would be gorgeous too. The soft matte lip creams are $6.50. I don't know if I said that. They just have like some amazing lip products. You really can't go wrong for like $5. Just try it. I feel like there's a lot less of a risk when they're a little bit cheaper. This is one of my favorite mascaras. It is by L'Oreal. It's the L'Oreal Telescopic in Blackest Black. If you want long lashes, I have never found anything that's given me as long of lashes as this guy. I still love the Thrive Cosmetics one too, but this one will give me length. The Thrive Cosmetics is like just a little bit less length, but also volume. So it depends on what you're looking for. But it's only $10.99, you guys. Like, you can't beat that. So right now, until Christmas Eve, it is buy two, get one free for certain L'Oreal makeup. Well, this is exciting. I remember the days, hi guys. I remember the days when you could only get ColourPop online and it took forever to ship to you. This was probably like 5 years ago when I was living in Hawaii, but I remember getting a huge ColourPop order delivered to my door, and it was a bunch of their like lipsticks and lip glosses, and I was so freaking excited. But they have a really wide range of stuff. They've got concealers, blushes, highlighters, and honestly, I have not tried any of their new stuff as of lately. They also have some foundations here for pretty like affordable. That's 16 bucks for a hydrating foundation, medium buildable coverage. Like, that might be great for a lot of people across the board. They have a ton of different skin tones and shades here, as you can see, which is amazing as well. But what I used to use from them, they actually don't even have here anymore. It was just like a lip crayon, but it was different than this. But they also have this lip crayon here, which is called Just a Tint, which would be great if you are just looking for something a little more sheer. It's lightweight, says it's also hydrating. It's $8. They have quite a few shades here, but I'm sure they probably have more online. They've got this medium coverage matte lipstick here as well. I don't know that this would be like eating and drink proof, but that would be a great one to try for $7. And then they also have this ultra glossy lip here as well. They've got some pretty gloss colors that would look great like right in the middle of your lips, just to make them look bigger. But I also really love these eyeshadows. How gorgeous is this guy? I love that one. That one is called Ladybird, and it's ultra glitter. I would definitely use this in the middle of my eyelid or something like that. They also have this Birthday Wish right up here, which is a little bit less pink, but still that same ultra glitter. I guess they're all ultra glitter. I don't know, I have a thing for glitter. I love them, but $6, like that would be a great thing to try. Love that they're cruelty free. These would also be great stocking stuffers, really cute packaging as well. So it would be great if you've got like a preteen or a teenager in your life who's just starting to branch out more into makeup and they're trying to figure out what they like. I feel like this would be a great one, especially because they've got some palettes here. $23 is the most expensive I see. They've also got $18, $14. I feel like that's a great option. They've changed the packaging on these just a little bit, but this is actually one of my favorite concealers. It's only $10, even out of other like more expensive ones that I've tried. It's by Maybelline, and it is called the Instant Age Rewind Eraser. So this is the original packaging. I think they're changing the packaging right now. And I'm trying to remember. I think I wear... oh, they don't actually have my color here. I think I wear, it's just like light, something along those lines. Anyways, you can find these at like Target as well, but they're $10 a piece. You just like click them up, and they help to also like correct your dark circles, which I love. So those are a great one. And they come with this sponge. So in case you're not big into makeup brushes or anything like that, I would definitely still blend them out with your finger, but you could also use the sponge on top. So I actually find this guy, this is the e.l.f. Brow pencil that I've talked about. It's $2, literally $2, and I love it. They also have this ultra precise one, which I would assume is more like the Anastasia Brow is one, but I actually find mine at Target because their color selection here isn't great, or maybe it's just like kind of sold out. I can't really tell if like they usually have more things in stock, but I use the taupe, which is right behind here, and I love this ultra precise one. I think this one is $5 and this one is $2, so it just depends on what you're wanting to use, but it's always way less than the Anastasia Beverly Hills. That one I think is like $21. If you guys like using a beauty blender to blend things out, I feel like the Real Techniques ones are actually very, very similar to the Beauty Blender brand ones. I own both, love both. And right, like here you get 4 of these for $17.99, whereas the Beauty Blender ones, if they're still the same price, I've just been using the same one and cleaning it really well, but if they're still the same price, they're $20 for one. So this is definitely a better deal by Real Techniques. If you guys are into false lashes, I used to be really, really into falsies, and I still love them. If I had time for them, I would be wearing them, but they now have these faux mink ones that are in the demi wispies, which are definitely my favorite ones. They are by the brand Ardell, and faux mink just means it's going to look a little bit more fluffy. It's going to look maybe a little bit more natural. But if you don't want to do the faux mink, you can also do just the regular demi wispies. This one comes with 5 pairs. I don't know. I really, really like these guys. I feel like they look really natural, and every time I wear them, nobody suspects that they're actually false lashes, which I love that. Like the bands aren't super thick. It's not super noticeable. I don't even need to wear eyeliner in order to cover it. So they also have magnetic lashes now, which I think is kind of fun. Honestly, I might have to try that and see if I can get it to work, but they have these wispies right here, and then they have the pre-cut demi wispies right here. But the magnetic lashes themselves are $13.99, and then you can buy an applicator for $2.50, but you don't necessarily need an applicator. You can use tweezers, or I just use my fingers. But as far as like false lashes go, my favorite glue is actually this one. So they have a bunch of different duo glues here, but mine is the green one because it comes in a stick. I feel like with this one, you can really like stripe it on like just the lash band, and it's really easy to do, and it dries clear. So I obviously get all of my hair care products at like a licensed store, but if you do not have access to a licensed store, Ulta is a great place to come because they do have quite a few actually professional brands. So IGK has quickly become one of my favorite ones. I've been using this Beach Club for probably 2 years now. It's $29. It is, I'm not kidding you, it's the best volumizing texture spray I've ever used in my life. I even buy the mini one so I can travel with it. It's kind of the same thing that I talked about with this dry shampoo, which I've tried to kind of not use as much dry shampoo anymore because I was going through it so fast, but I love this stuff as well. This stuff is $27. It says it's a bestseller and award winner, which makes total sense. If you're looking for incredibly pigmented palettes, but at more of like a drugstore price rather than high-end price, Morphe is a great way to go. They actually have individual Morphe stores now, which is awesome, but they're not in everyone's city. I don't even know if I have one near me, but now they carry it in Ulta. They used to only carry it online. And look at this entire aisle, guys. It's all Morphe. There are so many products here. So my very favorite palette that I've ever used by them is the Jaclyn Hill palette, and it was the original one. Oh my gosh, they still carry it. Okay, it's this one. So $39. I think that's a great price. It's $40, but look how many shades you get compared to $45 for some of the other palettes, and the color payoff is amazing. So many blendable shades in here. I feel like it blends really well. The color pigment is amazing. They have shimmers and mattes in here, and I feel like you can create any look, just like a basic neutral eye, a smoky eye, something fun. So yeah, that would be definitely my pick, is the Jaclyn Hill palette, but they also have this Jaclyn Hill 2, which definitely has your more bold colors. And they've got some cheaper palettes down here too, in case you want to try them out and just see, for 16 bucks, which I think is a great deal too. They have a couple of these guys. So this one is called Dark Magic. I believe these are all by Jaclyn Hill. Yes, they are. And then this one is Armed and Gorgeous. This one is Bling Boss. And this one is Ring the Alarm. If I had to suggest, if you like more warm colors, I would go with Ring the Alarm if you're just trying to try some colors. But I also think this Armed and Gorgeous one is really pretty too, with that army green in there. So before they ever collaborated with Jaclyn Hill, these were like the original palettes that they came out with. And before they collaborated with her, the one that I had was this 3501 one, and I loved it, you guys. So in case you're looking at that price tag and you're going, $40 is way too much for me, $25, and you're still getting the same amount of colors, still all incredibly blendable. And this is more of like a warmed tone palette, I'd say. You get some matte, you get some shimmers in there. You can create almost any look with this one, and I loved it. I used it almost down to the pan on most of these colors. I used it for years. If you are a makeup artist as well, this is a great one to keep in your bag. But they have a couple of other ones too. This one is called Bronze Goals it's 35G. The 3501 is called Nature Glow. I always called it the 350, so I didn't know it had an actual name. But you also have this one, which is also warm tones, just has more shimmers in it. You've got this guy, which has some warm and cool tones in it, called Fall Into Frost. Obviously it's got more frosty colors in there, and just a few matte ones at the bottom here. And then they have this 39S one, which is $35, but you get a few more colors in there. So they have quite a few, palettes in here. I think they're so fun. 25 bucks, like, you can't go wrong. Okay, you guys, I had to stop somewhere. That was really hard to stop. I forgot how much I love makeup. It's been a long time since I've gone into a store like that and like really enjoyed myself. So let me know in like the comments below if you ever want me to do another Ulta like shop with me. I didn't end up walking out with anything because I had to be good, but I loved that. And I don't know, I love makeup, I love skincare, I love hair stuff. So let me know if you guys like that in the comments below and you want to see more, because there were so many more products I could have shown you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye.